Like if you found the video valuable. The traffic signals downtown turned green all at once. Only one driver noticed the pattern. And now someone wants him dead for it. Prologue 3:07 a.m. Nate Hollis, 35, a freelance data analyst and insomniac night driver, rolls through the empty streets of downtown Orion City. He's logging rideshare mileage when every stoplight along Meridian Avenue flips to green, simultaneously. 10 blocks in perfect sync. Weird. He notes the time. 3 hours 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Chapter 1 Pattern Recognition. Back in his apartment, Nate can't shake the oddity. He writes a quick script to scrape the city's public traffic signal logs. The result? Normal patterns every night, except tonight. At 3 hours 7 minutes and 14 seconds, all Meridian lights received a remote override from an unregistered controller ID. He digs deeper, following the ID to a dead IP routed through 6 foreign proxies. Chapter 2 The First Warning. The next night, Nate receives a text from an unknown number. Stop watching the lights. Minutes later, someone rings his door buzzer, then flees. On the mat lies a bicycle reflector, shattered green plastic. He's being watched. Chapter 3 The Van in the Crosswalk. Determined, Nate drives the route again. At exactly 3:07 every signal turns green, just like before. A white van rockets through the intersection, ignoring the cross streets. A black SUV, hidden without headlights, blows the red it faces and T-bones the van. The SUV driver hops out, dressed head to toe in black tactical gear, grabs a small metal case from the van, and speeds away. The van bursts into flames. Only Nate sees it. No emergency calls are logged. Cameras along the avenue mysteriously go offline for 2 minutes. Chapter 4 What was in the van? The next morning, every trace of the crash is gone. No scorch marks, no police report, no news. City traffic logs for 3 a.m. to 3:15 a.m. are missing. Nate finds one survivor. The van driver's dash cam SD card, blown into a gutter. The footage shows a glowing cylinder in the passenger seat labeled, Proof of Concept, Phase 2. Chrono Lane. Voice on the recording. Get it to the lab before they. The crash cuts the audio. Chapter 5 The Chrono Lane Project. Nate hacks old city planning archives. He discovers a shelved proposal called Project Chrono Lane, an experimental traffic algorithm meant to create green time lanes for emergency response, but capable of remote signal hijack. The project was killed 5 years ago after ethical concerns from a whistleblowing engineer, whose name is redacted. Someone resurrected it. Chapter 6 The Engineer in Hiding. A burner email pings Nate. Subject, you still alive? Meet me under Bridge 19 at 1 a.m. Bring the SD card. He goes, armed with his phone live streaming to a private cloud. Waiting is Elena Price, former city traffic systems engineer. She's the redacted whistleblower. They're using Chrono Lane as a black ops courier route, she says. Green waves let them move anything through downtown without stopping, drugs, weapons, people, or something worse. That glowing cylinder, a prototype power cell paired with the algorithm. Whoever controls both can remote lock the entire grid and ransom the city. Chapter 7 The Pursuit. Black SUVs flood the bridge exit. Nate and Elena sprint into the maintenance tunnels. Signals on Nate's phone show every light above flipping red, boxing them in. Elena rips open a junction cabinet, reroutes power, and plunges half the downtown grid into darkness. They steal a sewer maintenance ATV and roar toward an abandoned substation where Elena left a kill switch thumb drive. Chapter 8 to 3:07 Countdown. At 3 hours 6 minutes and 30 seconds the traffic network reboots. Hijackers preparing another green wave to extract the power cell pieces now in Nate's backpack. Elena plugs the thumb drive into the substation console. We have one shot. At 3:07 the master node syncs. If I upload this worm, every light turns flashing red and stays manual forever. But it'll brick the entire grid and paint a bullseye on us. Nate hesitates, then hits enter. 7:14 a.m. Citywide sirens wail. Every signal strobes red. Hijacker vehicles crash at blocked intersections. Power cell recovered, useless without Chrono Lane. Epilogue, one green light. Weeks later, downtown runs on old-school timed lights. Chaos, but safer. Nate sees Elena board a bus under a ball cap and sunglasses. She mouths, drive safe. As the bus pulls away, Nate notices the crosswalk light ahead flash, green despite the timer. Just one. He grips the wheel. The game isn't over.